Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss a hot topic for fresh graduates. As we know, now the month, now the in the few months, the fresh graduates are coming out of the colleges. As many of our friends or many of the cousins of our friends has asked me a question because in the few months they are coming out of the colleges and they have one question in their mind. Okay, do which programming language do I need to learn to start my career as a to start my career in the IT field? Because most of our friends started asking this question nowadays. So just I would like to make this video because of these questions from our friends. Okay. So most of our friends asked, do I need to learn Java or do I need to learn a Python or DevOps or cybersecurity or machine learning? Okay, this is the frequent question which I got from our friends. Okay, as I have 10 plus of years of experience in the IT field, just I would like to give my suggestions. Okay, but the entire thing, like which programming language you are going to learn, it depends on your interest and your career aspirations. Okay, these are all only just my suggestions based on my IT experience. Okay, as we can see, the most of the our friends asked the questions on Java. Do I need to learn Java or a Python or a DevOps or a cybersecurity or a machine learning, or do I need to go to the testing field? Okay, but basically, once again, I'm suggesting to my friends, or once again, I'm telling to my friends, it completely depends on your interest and career aspirations, which language you are going to learn. Okay. Okay. What I need to suggest among these languages. Okay. As you know, Java is a programming language which we use to develop the web applications, small applications, or it can be a large applications. Small to large applications will be developed using Java programming language. It's completely a programming language. Python is also a programming language where we can develop the web applications, or you can write the scripts for automation, or extensively we can use in the data science. Okay, Python we can use in the data science. If suppose I want to start my career as a data scientist or a data engineer, definitely I need to learn the Python. Python will help us to start our career as a data science or data engineer. It's completely related to data. Or I want to become an automation engineer. I want to become an automation testing engineer. Definitely Python will help to write the scripts in your automation. Okay. DevOps mainly comes into the operations, development plus operations. Okay. So once you are comfortable in writing the web applications and you know how the web applications works and you know how the web applications are deployed to the servers, then you are really good to learn the DevOps. Okay. If you are comfortable with all these concepts on development, one is the deployments and the how web application serves, how we are going to compile the code before the deployment, how we are creating the jar and war files. If we are comfortable on all these concepts, then definitely we are eligible to learn the DevOps concepts. But what I suggest, okay, before entering into the IT field, definitely we may not know all these concepts, how we are going to deploy, which tools we are going to use to deploy those applications. So once you enter into the IT field, once you know in and out how the web applications are developed and how we are going to develop, how we are going to deploy these web applications into the servers to run those applications, then definitely we are good to learn the DevOps concepts, because DevOps involves a number of concepts. which will be overwhelming for a fresh graduate. Okay, then few of our friends asked me about the cyber security and machine learning. Okay, so before you start cyber security and machine learning, okay, let me explain what is cyber security. Mostly the cyber security focuses on protecting systems, networks, and the data from the cyber threats. Okay, mostly it depends on protecting of your systems, protecting of your applications. Okay, there should not be any vulnerabilities. There should not be any cyber threats. Okay, it involves risk assessment, threat detection. Okay, mostly it involves on the risk assessment. You should be able to assess the risk of the applications. Okay, next, if you see the machine learning. By machine learning, basically it's a subset of artificial intelligence. Mostly machine learning involves creating algorithms that allow the computers to learn from and make the predictions based on the data. You are going to write the algorithms, okay, which you are feeding to the computer with these algorithms. Based on these algorithms, it is going to make the predictions based on the data which we provided. Okay, this comes under the machine learning. Now you have to decide as a fresher, can I learn Java? Can I learn Python? Can I learn Devops? Can I learn the cybersecurity? Can I learn the machine learning? And the last concepts, we have the testing. Okay, so most of them, you see, all graduates really are not interested in the development. They want to become, they don't want to learn the programming languages. In such scenarios, what they can do, they can learn the testing. Okay, testing, because we have a lot of opportunities even in the testing field. Here under the testing, we have manual and automation testing. But my suggestion is you start with manual testing and you have to learn the automation testing also, how to automate your test scenarios, how to automate the test scenarios. So while learning testing language, better you learn both manual plus automation testing. Okay, you learn both manual and automation testing. Okay, among all these concepts, what I need to suggest, okay, among all these concepts, among all these languages, what I have noticed that Java has the more number of opportunities. If you want to start your career as a Java, as a developer, I would suggest, if you want to develop as a developer, I would like to suggest you can choose the Java programming language, as we can see the more number of opportunities in all the organizations. If you see, most of the organizations are using Java language to develop the web applications, to develop the applications. Okay, so if once you decided to learn the Java programming language, I would like to suggest, before approaching any institute to learn the Java, or if you are doing the self-learning of Java programming language, I would like to suggest you to learn the few concepts to become a Java developer. Okay, you can start your learning, or your self-learning, or it can be any institute. Just you inquire any of the institutes, if you want, before joining an institute, what concepts they are going to cover. Okay, either it can be your self-learning or you are learning through any institute. Just you should know whether they are teaching the core Java, or are you learning, when you are doing the self-learning, you should be able to learn the core Java. Then you should learn the JDBC. Then you should learn the servlets and JSPs, which helps you to develop the web applications. Then you should know how the ORM tool works. One of the ORM tools is Hibernate. Then you should know what is a framework and the how framework works. Okay, among these frameworks, you need to learn the Spring and Spring Boot, which is the most trending frameworks nowadays, and which are used to develop the microservices. Okay, and you should know how to develop the web services. Okay, if you are good with these technologies, What if you're good with this concept in Java technology? Yes, definitely you can get a job as a Java. You can get a job as a Java developer in the IT field. Okay. If you have any further doubts, you can send the comments. I can reply